come on tonight and do a video. It's not going to be my normal pull a card content, but I am going to pull because I do have my Inner Wisdom Compass deck in front of me. But I sat down at my table to eat my dinner tonight, and I noticed that a card was under my chair. It's the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles talks about financial abundance. And I got the download, leaving money on the floor. Now, I don't talk about a lot of my personal life anymore. I don't actually talk about my personal life at all. But, you know, since I've started my spiritual journey and stuff, I've gone through a lot of financial troubles. I dropped back on my overtime. I voluntarily dropped back on my overtime to promote my business. I, did a lot of changes in my life. I paid a significant amount of money to become a psychic medium. It wasn't like I picked up a tarot deck and said, I'm psychic. My coach did not come cheap. And with that, the download was leaving money on the floor. And I don't say this for anybody to feel anything about me because that is not who I am. I chuckle with the Reckoning coach who talks about petty Capricorns because I could be petty, and I have been over times. But this card just gave me a significant amount of downloads. I come on this app day in and day out, and I support a significant amount of content creators. I go in and out of the grow rooms. I constantly send gifts. I don't have a lot, but I give a lot. And that says a lot about who I am. I am a giver. I always have been, probably always will be. I like to give. It's who I am. But when this was on the floor, it was, you give too much. Now it's your time to receive, was the downloaded message I got. Stop giving to people who don't give back to you. Stop giving to people who don't pour into your cup. You want to get your abundance? Give to people who give to you. Stop pouring into people who don't pour into you. And a lot of these creators, and I'm not calling anybody out, and I'm not saying anything bad about anybody because it's not who I am. This is not what this is about. And do not take this the wrong way to anybody that sees this. I'm saying all of that to say, pour into yourself before you pour into others. But I don't do it because I feel like I have to. I do it because I hope that, I don't hope, sorry, but bad choice of words. I see people that, I want to help them. They, one day it gets paid back to you, and that's, not to say that somebody's going to owe me anything. Nobody owes me anything. I don't do it with any expected of anything in return. I do it because I want to. I do it because I enjoy it. I do it because I want to help somebody. But I guess the time has come to stop helping others, to stop giving out so much, to stop giving so much to everybody else, because nobody's ever held their hand out to me. And not to say that I'm not looking for anything from anybody, so do not take that in any way, shape, or form. Intuition. Always trust your gut. The universe is constantly speaking to us. Will you choose to listen? Yes. This time I'm listening. If that resonates with anybody, let me know in the comments. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Pour into your cup before you pour into others. There's the message. Have a wonderful day.